Good afternoon, YouTubers. This is a repost of twins. Now first what we'll do is we'll just give the decks a little bit of a mix here like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use a few cards here and tell a little bit of a story. Now it doesn't really matter what cards we have, just as long as we have enough, okay? One, two, three, four. Now, there once was a red-headed man who had a red-headed woman. Now, the red-headed man had a twin, as did the woman. Now, one day they decided to go drinking, so immediately the women went upstairs to the washroom. Go figure. So the first red-headed man sits at the bar. When in walks a dark-haired woman who sits down beside him. Now the next red-headed man, he sits at the bar as well. When in walks a dark-haired woman who sits down beside him. Now just then the women come back from the washroom. Go figure. So the first red-headed lady, she sees the first dark-headed lady and sits down beside her. The second redhead, she sees the other dark-haired woman and sits down beside her. And they have a few words. A little bit of a fight ensues. After they pull out each other's hair, the first redheaded lady, she grabs her man by the nose and drags him out of there. Of course, the second redhead, she goes and grabs her man by the ear and drags him out of there. Now, of course, you might be wondering what happened to the dark-haired ladies. Well, of course, the first dark-haired lady, she goes across the street and she meets herself a dark-haired man. Of course, the second dark-haired lady, she follows and she also meets herself a dark-haired man. In fact, they too did decide to go dancing. So immediately, the dark-haired man goes onto the dance floor like this and gets lost in the shuffle. Now, of course, his dark-haired lady is somewhat distraught by this. She doesn't know what to do. So she goes and enlists the aid of the bouncer, the Jack of Diamonds. Weird bar, women bouncers. Now, when she goes into the crowd and comes back, her mission is complete. The king and queen should be dancing cheek to cheek. Now, of course, at this time, you're probably wondering, well, what about those redheads? Well, the first redheaded man, he calls a cab, followed by his woman, his brother, and her sister. Now, I saw this whole thing happen in the bar myself that night, but you know, I had way too much to drink because I was seeing double. Hope you enjoyed that. This is a trick by Brother John Hammond, though parts of it are also by vernon as well. Let me know what you think. Bye.